Hello guys, it's me Lego Master 627 and welcome back to Legos Island. So it is Wednesday, October 25th, 2023. And as we can see, Legos Island Halloween 2023 has officially arrived. Legos Island Halloween 2023 Haunted Island, aka the following. Welcome to my Haunted Island, Lego. Yep, I have completely taken over this entire island and dedicated it all to myself. Mwahaha! See you on Halloween for an epic fight. And he is entirely gone. So wow, we are in for something wild. Oh yeah, this may or may not be the first Legos Island Halloween, I think, since 2017 did not have the subways like fully updated in terms of their walls. Yeah, that's weird actually. But as you can see, the sign says as follows: Legos Island Halloween 2023 Haunted Island, October 25th through November 3rd. So, yep, it will end on the 6-year anniversary since my return to Legos Island and the 4-year anniversary of Operation Legos Island. I did this because I want to dedicate the entirety of that day to cleaning it up. Because I also don't have school that day, so I can just dedicate that whole day to cleaning it up. I've said this multiple times. So, anyway. With that said, let's get started. Because, boy, do we have a long tour. I mean, I think this video is as long as it is for a reason. Look how freaking much we have to explore today. What are we waiting for? Let's go explore this haunted island. Let's see how much he really wasn't kidding about that. Because judging from what we've already seen already in the first minute or two, yeah, it looks like he wasn't really kidding about that. And it shows. Never mind, I was proven wrong about the subway not being decorated originally. It works. But my god, though, this looks like a haunted forest, more than a haunted island, as we can probably see. Look at all the freaking trees. Wow. It's everywhere. And the haunted mansion's already out. Wow. I guess that's how dedicated I guess he truly was. The haunted mansion is already out. Well, I guess the first thing we should do is push this 2 dogs. Sorry, 3 dogs in this episode. It's an event tour. Who do we get today? Did it fall down there again? I swear, did it fall down here again? Okay, I don't know where that went. Did it go? Oh, I have no idea. So the originals were Rez, Rover, and Earth. Oh, and Holiday. Yeah, let me go get those guys real quick. Oh, right as I pause the video, I find out which one was missing. It was the one for Turkey. Alright, Rover's not alive, so I'll take Cool K 33 instead. Oh, and I'll take Bite since they're orange anyway. I know we only took 1 out of the 3 dogs that got chosen, but hey, at this point, 2 of them were missing anyway, so it didn't matter. Anyway, actually, I should have stayed up here because, ironically, well, outside of that, still, for some reason. God, hold on. Dear God, my volume's loud as heck, dear God. That is much better. That was loud on my end. As you can see, look at this. All those preparations were actually true. And I'm actually kind of surprised. But, just to be completely honest, this looks insane. Even the staircase looks crazy. You got all these creepy bushes from the Creations world. Apparently not for some reason. Oh well, you know what? I'm kind of glad because it was already haunted in the first place. What the event we saw an Evil Cluck themed crate down there in the previous episode, so I don't know how that didn't get haunted yet. Maybe it just took some time. Anyway, this is the same thing from the last episode outside of it being night. Yeah, here's the staircase. It looks freaking awesome. Alright, yeah, we did get serious. But by the way, those are there for the replacement of the lights. Seriously though, dude, this looks awesome though. You gotta admit, this looks amazing. And the fact that it's only like 9:48 at night is crazy. I'm surprised how early in the night I am filming this. And I can actually explain why. Despite being at school for like 2 hours like I normally would be, which would take up 2 hours of the day, I have a little confession, and I need a good confession. I started a night ahead of time! Well, more importantly, if you'd like to clarify it, Evil Cluck, I guess, started a little early. Because when I logged into the world last night, it already started. The changes already were starting to go into effect. I'm not kidding, that's real. Like, the Haunted Mansion was already here when I came into the world the previous night. On October 24th, 2023. Like, yeah. Also, these trees, I think, also come from the Creations world. Actually, they originated here, so, anyway. Back to the point, though. The port looks pretty crazy for what it is. And this is one of the only times this entire year that the main path here isn't even changed at all. I know, you were probably expecting it to be different, too. But no, I feel this actually works out. Everything else, though, got changed. But yeah, look at this. It's crazy. Yeah, look at this. This is one heck of a haunted island. And it truly shows. It really, really shows. Like, good lord, man. Evil Cluck went nuts. And I can clearly see why. It's too freaking obvious. Sorry, I was just seeing if Coolcat33 replied to me. Because I literally just told him that the event went live. So yeah, I was just checking to see if he replied or not. He didn't. But that makes sense since I'm already doing this anyway. But, yeah, anyway. Point is, the outside of the lodge looks freaking crazy. Although it's not even the lodge anymore. It's actually the Haunted Mansion. Except it's empty for some reason. Yeah, it's actually empty. I know. What a shock. It's actually empty. Maybe this is for something later on. Maybe this is later on in the event. Maybe the next episode or something. Like, I don't know. I don't think we ever had this thing fully figured out of, like, when certain challenges begin. Because if the Haunted Mansion is empty here, that means I don't think it's the first challenge. Which also raises the question, what is the first one? This may be in the next episode or the next one after. We'll see what happens. But I guess I could show you around for the time being, while it's empty. Because boy, does it look freaking crazy. Look at this. So much dedication to this. No, like, really. That's actually serious, guys. So much dedication to this. Crazy. By the way, the first item you can collect in this party is actually the banner, but you must complete the first challenge first to be able to do that. As for up here, let me just head up here real quick. Yeah, as you can see, it is updated. Mostly. Dang. Just look how cool this is. You can literally see a majority of the haunted island in the background. It's freaking awesome, man. See, even some of the theme park, although actually none of the theme park really, unless you jump up high. But the point remains. Yeah, if I had to guess, the Haunted Mansion is going to be something later on. But that's really cool, though. The fact that it's already implemented this early in the event, which is the same thing that happened last year, too. The Haunted Mansion was implemented on day 1. So that was pretty crazy. That's it for that, but I can show you what it actually looks like on the outside. It looks freaking crazy when you think about it. Look at this. This is the Haunted Mansion on the outside. Look how freaking crazy that looks. It looks even more crazy than the year prior. And you thought last year's was insane. Good lord, man. Well, I guess next up we're going to go to the Haunted Theme Park because, well, it's right next to the lodge anyway, so it would make sense. Okay, the Medieval Park is for some reason not updated for this. Maybe later on. But I can see that. Oh, all the lights are turned off here. I guess he shut off. I think he shut down the whole theme park, guys. Look at this. Look at this. All of the lights are off. Well, except for down here for some reason. But yeah, mainly all the lights are turned off here. Yeah, I think he closed down the theme park, guys. Although, if he did, how are we still able to access it? Yeah, he literally turned off every single light in this theme park. Good lord, man. Yeah, we only got a week and a half until that gets changed back to its normal form. Let's see. Okay, nothing over here got affected outside of course, the entrance lighting. Now, the main park itself. Dang. This looks so cool. Oh yeah, and I guess the arches were also updated to reflect the same eerie feeling as well. Which is freaking awesome. Look at this. That actually looks way better, honestly. That's the last time I'm hopefully going to add something. I don't know, I just didn't feel like it felt complete without that. But yeah, look at all this stuff. It's crazy how much we were able to get away with this party. It's crazy. The fact that that's serious. Anyway, our next room is, well, the blacksmith shop is our next room. Oh, and just wait till we get to the resort. It's freaking crazy down there. Speaking of the resort, actually, in the next episode, it will be its 5-year anniversary, so we'll do something for that, alongside the next Haunted Challenge. Who knows, maybe by next time the Haunted Mansion will be implemented fully. We'll see what happens. We have no idea where that's planned out. Although I thought Evil Cluck was meant to plan this out. It is on his haunted island after all. Okay, that's besides the point. This is the blacksmith shop. Looks very cool. In here, the lights are off. In the actual blacksmith shop itself, however, as we can see, yep, we got some Evil Cluck colors, proving that this is true. No, really though, this is actually crazy. Yeah, prepare to see these trees like everywhere in this party. Much like the haunted bushes in the Creations world. Yeah, prepare to see those everywhere. Oh, frick yeah, they're everywhere in this party. They are freaking everywhere here. I mean, if this isn't already explained enough, I don't know what is. Actually, yeah, that was meant to be changed to that. Yeah, now it actually looks, you know, more appropriate for this. Except for these ones, I don't know what happened to that. Oh, yeah. You know, all those torches should have just gotten updated entirely. Okay. It's just, wow. Anyway, that wraps up the blacksmith shop. We're gonna move on to the resort next, which, oh boy, it is freaking nuts. Woo! This is the resort. I know. It's so cool. Look at this nonsense. Look at this madness. Like, good lord. That's right. You probably didn't think the resort was going to get this decked. That's actually kind of not a joke, actually. You probably were not expecting the resort to get this decorated again. Now, I know, I am breaking my own rule of downscaling decorations. But since this is a haunted island theme, I had a little bit of an excuse to just go all out. During Camp Island, we should be seeing a much smaller scale. I think this was meant to be a huge thing on purpose, though, because it is a haunted island made by Evil Cluck. So it's as expected that everything's mostly redone for this. So, in a way, yeah, the rule of downscaling has been completely broken during this party, as you would expect. Our next room is going to be the other side of the island, which I can literally just make our way to right now. And okay, the water park never got fully updated. Oh, wait. It makes more sense that we do the bridge since, well, the redstone torches are here. Which proves something's coming. And what is that, to be specific? Well, it's this! That's right. If it couldn't have gotten any more crazier than it possibly could have already been, yeah. Yeah, it's this. Look how freaking crazy this is. The fact that all of this is real is absolutely insane. We got so many pumpkins around here. Look at all the pumpkins. My god, man. Like I said, these trees are everywhere. It truly does make the island look haunted. Dang. Like, good lord. Anyway. So, let's continue. Whew. Boy, this is nuts. This is absolutely nuts. The fact that all of this is possible just because of one single chicken, I'm referring to Evil Cluck himself, is absolutely insane. Alright, so now we are going to move on. But seriously though, this looks insane, man. The fact that all of this is just true, it's just absolutely wild, man. Yeah, he went all out with this. And I can clearly see why. Oh my god, did down here actually get updated for once? Oh my god, down here's actually updated for once! Finally! No, seriously. Finally, it's actually updated down here for once. It is very rare to see this room decorated. But I do hope, and I really do hope, that I can decorate this room more in the future. Evil Cluck was the one who did this room. But as for me actually decorating this room, I hope to do it a lot more in the future, like Christmas and stuff. Maybe even the Best Party Awards in exactly a month, actually. Yeah, fun fact. Exactly 1 month from now. Best Party Awards. Awesome. Anyway, that is really, really cool. Anyway. Dang. It feels good to see this decorated again for once. And yet we got an Evil Cluck themed dance floor, as we can see. And then, oh, that's okay. So it's just some traditional Halloween decorations in here. So some rooms may or may not have some just some traditional Halloween decorations, alongside some Evil Cluck colors, as we can see by the tables. Yeah, it made itself very clear of that, apparently. And I am not surprised. Oh, now this is definitely something I think we can get behind. Wither roses and dead bushes. Well, is that the point? Okay, cool. I just got the name right. And of course, yeah, wither rose. Right. Want to remember the names just so I don't get them wrong. Although I already do remember them, but hey, it's good to just check just in case. Anyway, this looks insane, man. It's just crazy that this room is finally decorated again after all this time. Well, all 4 of those rooms are finally decorated for the first time in forever. I think since Operation Legos Island 2023, which, if that's the case, holy frick, that was 5 months ago. The fact that that's serious is insane. And the fact that that's actually not a joke, actually. We'll go here later since I want to go to the campsite next. Because if we go there, here, it'll lead us to the mountain and then down to the village. I want to obviously save the village for last as always. Right. So, this is the campsite, and he did confirm the campsite would be one of the haunted rooms. So I guess the ones that we're seeing, like, all the red and white colors are the ones that he, like, legitimately haunted. Although, granted, it's this entire island that got haunted, but you get the idea. I think he stated a few rooms would get haunted. I mean, the dog park down there wouldn't be haunted otherwise if that weren't the case. That also doesn't mention my cave, too, alongside my base, far, far away from this world. Or at least from this island. Well, it's still in this world, just far away. And I guess that could also explain the red. Which is arguably the only red that we see in this party that is, you know, the path. Crazy how that works. But dang. This is crazy. I know. Absolutely crazy. And you know what? I'll reset my spawn point again for no reason. Even though it's nighttime, and it will stay nighttime for this whole party. Let's just reset the spawn point for no reason. And that's when I realized I should have not done that 10. You know, I should probably remove this part here, honestly. That feels too weird. Anyway, though, the rest of the tents actually do look like this, which is why you can see the red and white colors. Not to mention there's a ton of pumpkins back here, too, alongside the banners. Which, oh yeah, like I said in the Haunted Mansion, is an item. Actually, straight up, do we even have a challenge today for this? Or do we just straight up just get to collect the item? I mean, I guess the major effect for the day is just the island getting transformed into this. I think the actual challenges, I think, start in the next episode. Because, quite honestly, look how late it is. So I guess we could just collect the banner anyway. To welcome the event. And if so, let's put that on. That looks so cool, by the way. Anyway, though, that is it for the campsite. Next up, we are going to go to the dog park, since that is the next area updated. Never want to forget about that. Now, of course, this was already haunted previously. There are a few minor differences, such as the windows being red instead of their normal color. But yeah, all the windows are red now because the event went live. Oh, okay, and the books are still here. Actually, we can remove them now that the event's live. But they are in the library now, so that's good. Like, all the books that we saw within the past week or so are in the library. And I think there's one more that actually is going to be in the HQ. The problem is, and actually, here's something a little clever. Did you know the HQ was actually supposed to get destroyed in this party? Lucky you, I managed to avoid that. I'm not kidding, that's actually serious. I managed to actually deactivate the thing he was going to probably use to destroy the HQ in this event. You're welcome! We don't want the HQ destroyed again. It was already destroyed in January. I think that's enough. Isn't it kind of funny that HQ Expedition began on this day 9 months ago, even though it came out a few days late? I find that funny, too. Back to the point. Well, this is going to be around until the event's over, so... yeah. To be quite honest. Yeah, back here didn't get affected because of the Cool Cat 33 dog. Thanks. Actually, fun fact, he was the one who helped me deactivate the HQ getting destroyed. Anyway. So yeah, we don't actually have to worry about the HQ getting destroyed now. Because yeah, me and the Cool Cat 33 dog managed to deactivate it. Which is good, since we don't want it to get destroyed a second time in the same year. That's annoying. Anyway, there is one more thing I thought I'd show you. And that is back here. Because why not? Yep, back here's updated. The pool's finally covered for real this time. But yeah. Yep, it's updated back here. That's literally it. There's literally no updates outside of that. And I don't think there's any updates back here outside of the fire, right? Yeah, the fire's the only update. That wraps up the entirety of the dog park. So now we are gonna actually go to the HQ to prove my point. Because originally the HQ was supposed to get destroyed in this party. But yeah, just to prove my point. Yep, it is completely fine down here. Oh, but there is one thing. I'm glad I went down here because... yep, it is time to put that in again. Oh, and to also highlight which villain's taken over at the time. Oh, sorry, wrong one. There we go. So we could put... oh, sorry. Pardon me. Give me just 1 second, guys. See, back then I would have to break the sign every time I wanted to do that. I'm glad editing exists now. But yeah. There we go. So I guess I came down here for a reason. But yeah, originally the HQ was going to get blown up. But I deactivated it. So now, the HQ is free and safe. Yeah, don't worry, HQ Secretary, and wherever you are. Don't worry, HQ Secretary. I managed to resolve everything. You're welcome. Awesome. We didn't want that happening again. Indeed. Because it would take forever to fix. I mean, it did back in January. We didn't want to repeat that again for the second time in a row. Or sorry, the second time in the same year, my mistake. And pretty much exactly 9 months after the last one. So I just did all of you a favor by keeping it intact. Now, the only reason that was physically possible was because I actually removed the lever that unlocks the HQ. So he couldn't get in. Now, granted, I know he could have blown it up. But yeah. You may have noticed the HQ entrance was open just earlier when we were going in. That's because I only had just placed the lever back and forgot to close it. But that was only a few minutes before recording. He had already made his way to the port by the time I got here. So he would have had no way of destroying it. I hope that makes some sense. Back to the tour, however. We got the 2 small mountains, which is updated for this party, as you can clearly see. Yep, it is all updated for this party, which is freaking awesome. Because it really shows that, yeah, we got even more. But yeah, look at this. Even up here is pretty insane. Look at this. But yeah, look at this. The second small mountain. I know. There are so many haunted trees up here. Look at this. So many haunted trees. Good Lord. That's freaking crazy. Anyway, now we are actually gonna take the railroad again. Oh, and I actually filled the chest, so that's good. Yep, I filled the chest. So let's go ahead and hopefully make sure that none of these dogs get in my way. Really hope that happens a lot more than you may think. I'm not kidding, that's actually serious, guys. That actually happens way more than you may think. Yes, we got rid of it just in time, even though we kind of got pushed back, but whatever. We finally had a minecart ride where none of the dogs pushed me around. Let's also remove that before any of them get into it. Okay, so here, I'll just place some banners here for the heck of it. Since, hey, we have to have this decorated somehow. Not to mention, it wasn't even really decorated at all prior to recording this. So, yeah, that works. I'll keep it just in case. Alright, in seriousness, however, this is the Pet Cemetery Mountain. Look how cool it looks for this event. It looks so cool. If I'm being quite honest. No, seriously, this is cool, man. You know, imagine if we still had Jack-o'-lantern with us. We would have had all 3 orange dogs. That would have been so cool. Unfortunately, Jack-o'-lantern was used to make this entire haunted island in the first place. So we still have no idea where he is now. Now that he was used to make this haunted island in the first place. Anyway. Back to the point. Oh, and in there is pretty cool. It has nothing to do with the Haunted Island theme. It's actually some classic Halloween decorations. But, you know what? Hey, it's nice to have those every once in a while. By the way, there are barely any rooms that have just regular Halloween decorations in this party. Just to prove that we were actually taking this seriously. No, that's actually not a joke. Because, like, see, for example, if we go to the Pet Cemetery, we're going to head in here now. I'm going to see if we can get all 3 of them in here. Thank God. You can see that this is just mainly filled with a ton of classic Halloween decorations. And as you can see, that is pretty much the case. This is all classic Halloween decorations. And I mean just traditional Halloween decorations. In terms of the color, to be specific. While out there is all haunted. So it's nice to finally see a room that just has traditional Halloween decorations and colors. Oh, and down there's not updated. But I should probably update it soon. See, even up here. All traditional Halloween decorations and colors. Obviously made a little differently to, of course, not copy and paste the previous year. It's really nice when that ends up being the case. Because it really shows that I still have a lot of creativity. Now, these 2 rooms, this and the one up there, were specifically made by myself. So, you're welcome. The rest outside of this point should have been made by Evil Clock, since he made the entire haunted island in the first place. Although I think there's a few village rooms that I think I actually did make myself. So, we're actually going to see them, like, right now, actually, as we're actually going to head down there. I don't think we have a minecart, though. Oh my God, there's a minecart here every time, isn't there? Just waiting for me. I swear, that's like every event. Like, you gotta be freaking kidding me, bud! What the heck is wrong with this guy? Yeah, I'm referring to you. Oh, let's hope that doesn't happen. No! Whoa, actually, wait a second. I saw something. Yeah, I knew that felt wrong. Okay. Okay. I should really use the ones of this, though, more often. There are some minor decorations. I'll place a few more banners just for the heck of it. just to prove my point. There we go. And well, I can confirm that the coffee shop, minus a few decorations, were made specifically by yours truly. The orange and black ones, to be specific, were made by me. The rest was done by Evil Cluck. Which, actually, now that I think about it, going back in, actually, it looks a lot more creepy than you may think. I know. Crazy. Wait, did he just go through the door? Dang. Oh yeah, that reminds me. The actual village itself. This is how it looks. Look at all the creepy trees. I know. It's crazy how much there is. And over here's not updated, surprisingly. Maybe not just yet, at least. Actually, you know what? Let me add some decoration, actually. Yeah, let me add some decoration. Because, yeah. Yeah, let me add some decoration. It doesn't make sense to not have this decorated. Much better. Give me just 1 second, however. I need to do some last things here. Much better. Okay. Now we should be done for the rest of this video. At least in terms of doing something like that. Oh, right. There was one last torch. This one. Okay. Now that actually makes a lot more sense. I'll come back to this room and decorate it off camera. And I'll probably show you in the next video. But, dang, this is crazy, man. Like, going into the library, as we can see. Oh, right, because I didn't use the waxed versions of these. Give me just 1 second. I didn't use the waxed versions of these, which makes them stay like that permanently. So, all of this, it was just classic Halloween decoration colors. Which was done by me. Outside of this. Anyway. Looks so cool, though. Oh, and all of this was also classic Halloween colors done by yours truly. That being, of course, me. So all of the inside village rooms were done by me. Outside of the minor ones you saw in the coffee shop. And well, the hotel will be haunted during this party. Maybe just not right now, considering that's probably all going to be one challenge, which may take place later on in the party. Wait a second, I just realized, if we're doing the Haunted Halloween Showdown on Halloween, what if we did the Haunted Hotel challenges all on Halloween? That makes the most sense. Because yeah, the Halloween Showdown is literally on Halloween itself as every year goes. So why not just have all the hotel challenges just unlock on Halloween at this point? So we could do it all in one video. That makes the most sense, right? Normally every year they would unlock all leading up to Halloween. But this time, since the party started so late in the month, why not just unlock them all in one day on Halloween, alongside the Halloween Showdown on the roof? Therefore, we can complete the whole hotel in one episode. Now I know that's going to be a bit long, but it's the Halloween episode, so it makes the most sense. What do you guys think? Should we do that? I'd love to hear your feedback in the comments if we should do that or not. We got one last room in this entire party, which was also done by myself. Well, yeah, the classic Halloween decorations in here with the colors and stuff. It's great. And that wraps up every single room in this entire party, outside of my base, of course, which does have decorations, so let me head over there right now. And that makes a lot more sense just to pause it until we got here. Now, I know we showcased this on October 15th, but the idea still remains is that the fact that we're still here, the fact that this was the first place to get haunted out of anywhere else is absolutely insane. And that's actually serious. This was the first place to get haunted out of anything else. I mean, if we read the book here, you can tell that this was only the beginning of us getting haunted. We can remove that now considering the parties began. With that said, and in mind, it's truly something. Because it truly does show that, yeah, this was truly a long time coming. If this was the first place to get haunted in the entire event, then you knew this event was going to be big right from the start. And it truly was, because it really shows that, yeah, we truly had something big coming. And this event truly proved that. So that's why I came back here, just to show you again, because this was the first place that got haunted after all. And that wraps up this entire episode of Legos Island. I'm not kidding, that literally wraps it up. I literally got nothing else to say. I can get out of here. And get off the world too, considering I've been on here for hours at this point. But anyway, I'm gonna fly back to the island now. Because boy, do we got a long way to go. I'll see you when I get back there. Seriously, you have to thank Firework Rocket Duration Free. I have never gotten back in here this fast, and I truly appreciate it. So, seriously though, thank you all so much for watching this episode of Legos Island. This was a very fun episode to make. The Halloween event is now here, and with all that said, the next episode will consist of our first Halloween challenge and the resort 5th anniversary. I'll see you next time. And what is your favorite room out of all of this? I can't even decide. It's so interesting. And also really cool too, despite us having to reverse this. I think we're going to have a lot of fun with this event. And I hope you guys will too, watching the videos. I think we're in for something fun.